Good morning. My name is Isaac Quinones of the Charles H. Emanuel video production crew. I am here with the Honorable Eileen R. Petersen, retired judge of the Virgin Islands Territorial Court and current chairman of the Virgin Islands Casino Control Commission. We chose Judge Petersen as one of our Virgin Islands women making history. She has agreed to share some of her life through this interview. Good morning, Judge Petersen.
Good morning, Ms. Quinones. It's a pleasure to have you here with me.
Were there any obstacles you had to overcome because of your race and gender? If so, how did you overcome them?
When I went to law school, there were only 3 other girls in my class. So, of course, that was a little difficult. But we overcome all our difficulties in school by studying and being successful. So the best way to overcome an obstacle is to face it and then overcome it by hard work, diligence, pray, and, if possible, the support of family and friends.
You became the first woman to serve as a judge in the United States Virgin Islands. Was it a difficult thing to do?
Very, very difficult. What made it difficult? It was made difficult because many people in the Virgin Islands had never seen a woman in that role. Therefore, when I became a judge, no one knew how to treat me. They looked at me as though I were some strange person that flew from the sky. I would walk down the street and people would be pointing the finger at me. And I would be looking at my clothes, thinking my slip is showing or my dress has a tear. But it was only because I was an oddity. And of course, that made me feel very uncomfortable. And when I first became the judge, every judge in the Virgin Islands always got a robe to wear when they were being sworn in. In my case, no one ordered a robe for me, so I was sworn in without a robe. Normally, when you become a judge, and all the others who became judges, when they became judges, they had a reception. There was none for me. When others became judges, they had all the judges and all the lawyers attended their ceremony. No one invited them. So I just got sworn in without a robe, sworn in without not even a glass of water being offered after it was over. And then I realized I would really have a difficult time unless I proved myself. When judges are sworn in, they have an office to work in, which is called their chambers. When I was sworn in, I had none. I had to take my files and carry them to my office, to my car, which was my office. And that happened for over 6 months. And at the 9th month, then I finally got decent facilities to work with. It was the belief by many that if they treated me this way, maybe I would just give up. But I was determined to prove that women can do a good job. And I was not going to allow anyone to stop me from doing the government's work and being the best judge I possibly could be.